RRN is committed to the ministry of teaching. Teaching produces the foundation for every Christian that is really serious about serving the Lord. Sultana and I believe that every message that we bring, or every person that partners with us in this ministry, brings a life-changing message that works the best when it's applied. And every message that we bring is for the sake of application and not just knowledge alone. Sultana and I have also created a Through the Bible program, which has 3 plans: a 30-day plan, a 90-day plan, and a 120-day plan. My wife will do this once a year. Once a year, she'll do the 30-day plan, which she calls her relay. But what our goal is to get the Christian to make the Word of God their lifestyle. Prayer is the foundation of all that we do in RRN. I recommend that you engage with praise and worship first. Praise and worship is our ministry to the Lord, and we must have our ministry to the Lord or to Jesus in worship before our ministry of intercession for others. Most of the music that we will be using will be from Wellsprings Ministry, and I will always be engaging in a prayer assignment that God leads me on. Now, He's given me several, most of them around the Billion Soul Revival Harvest. But the assignment that leads all at this point is what I call the Love for Muslims Prayer Vigil. The Love for Muslims Prayer Vigil is an assignment that for 31 days we intercede for the Muslim people, we intercede for the Muslim nation. So I want you to engage with us and invite you to participate in what I believe the greatest harvest of the 1040 window. We move into outreach based on the Word of God and prayer. RRN has several outreaches, but one of the outreaches that my wife leads is called the People's Banquet. This was given to my wife several years ago, about 4 years ago, and she has been doing them by faith. God just shows her a people group that He wants to reach out, even if it's multiple people groups. Last year, according to these clips that you see, God chose the Latino community, and it was a wonderful thing. The thing is, when we take the Word of God in prayer, we apply it to reaching out to others, whether it be the Spanish community or whether it be the young people. God has given us a ministry to young people, to teens. All outreach is based on the Word of God in your life and prayer in your life. Now, one of the other outreaches that my wife and I engaged in is God Send Ministries. My wife assists Dalam Ghazi in Bangladesh. It's a very poor area and a lot of need, but this nation is hungry for the gospel of Jesus Christ. And God has raised up Dalam Ghazi, a wonderful young man that has engaged his community, taking the gospel of Jesus Christ to everyone that he can. And we do solicit your help, but first of all, in prayer and the Word. If God shows you to do something financially, that's between you and Him. But we always encourage the engagement of the Word of God. That's what makes the difference. And that's what we're asking you to do. Now, something else that you may not be aware of. My wife is also very gifted in the arts. And one of the things that my wife did last year, or a few years back, I should say, she wrote her first book, Innocent Blood, which has ministered on all 5 continents. So anyway, this is what RRN is about. It is taking the application of the Word of God and putting it into practice.